I don't give a fuck what you do. I used to be super fucking lame just like you. This is like equivalent to doom scrolling. Probably damn near a mill. You need to lock the fucking how to make money in 2026. They don't know who you are. Let's fucking go, baby. We're back on the motherfucking whiteboard. So you know what that means. This is my favorite type of content. This is where I could fucking float. This is where everything comes together and it comes really good because straight value. It's straight value today. I swear to God, straight fucking value. When I'm on this whiteboard, be ready to fucking learn. 1,200 tattoos deep. But this is what I wish I knew sooner. This is what I've learned, and this is what I wish I knew sooner. And this doesn't just have to do with tattoo artists. I don't give a fuck what you do. You do a service-based, any type of whatever the fuck. Barbers, lawn care, hairstylists, doctors, lawyers. That's a service-based business. You're providing to society. This is for you. This is what I do. Number one, guys, and this is fucking huge. And I know all you guys do this because I used to do that shit too. I used to be super fucking lame just like you. Stop chasing the next fucking thing. All right, this is gonna keep you broke. This is gonna keep you fucking lame as fuck. Cause I was that guy. I was broke and lame as fuck for like fucking 4 years tattooing because I kept trying to chase the next big thing, all right? I'm tattooing, I'm making money, you know. It wasn't a lot, but I'm bringing in money. And I'm over here trying to fucking learn how to trade, right? Learn how to fucking drop ship, try to get my CDL. I got my CDL, right? I got it. But, you know, I'm doing all this other shit. When tattooing's making me money, I need to double the fuck down and stop chasing the next opportunity, right? I know a lot of you guys do this shit. This is like equivalent to doom scrolling. I'm over here, I've been trading just as long as I've been tattooing. I finally made some money off of trading, but nothing like tattooing. I made multiple six figures off of tattooing. I'm not gonna calculate, probably damn near a mil off of just straight tattooing, all right? But I'm over here trying to trade, get my real estate license, you know, trying to wholesale, do all this other stuff. You need to lock the fucking how to make money in 2026, a service-based business. This is the easiest way and best way to make money. Everybody's trying to say, make money this way, that way. I'll tell you the easiest way to make money, especially if, as a young man, right? Trying to make money in 2026, a service-based business. Use that as a foundation and then, you know, you could indulge in different endeavors, right? Me personally, I'm a tattoo artist. I'm finally making a comfortable amount, right? 30, 40K a month. I have leeway. I could move, I have freedom. Now I could start chasing the next thing, right? Chasing the next thing because I could do it with a broader bandwidth, right? With more freedom, with more flexibility. I could take these risks because I have the capital to deploy to do such a fucking thing. So the power of one, focusing on one thing. Stop chasing the next thing, guys. Double down on your service-based business. I don't give a fuck if you're a detailer, whatever the fuck you are. Get to 10K a month. Once you're doing that consistently, go ahead, try to trade. Try to do the drop shipping, try to do all the other stuff. You're gonna have money to really put in this bitch and do it correctly. And I promise you're gonna succeed way fucking faster at the other things. You just need to get your service-based business running. This is the foundation of your life. This is gonna be your baby. It's gonna be your asset, all right? That's number one, baby. Could you write that and not get banned? I could write this and not get banned. All right, nobody gives a fuck, all right? Nobody gives a fuck. What do I mean by that? This goes way deeper. All right, this goes actually super deep. Like, yeah, it's funny, nobody gives a fuck, but this is actually serious. Look, nobody gives a fuck. They don't know who you are, right? Marketing, fucking huge, guys. All right, I'll get to that point when that big break was for me, when I finally made 10K a month, when I finally started doing that every fucking month, because you can do it one time, but can you do it again and again and again? It's the only time it matters, right? Nobody gives a fuck. You could be the best at your fucking service. You could have the best product in the fucking world, right? I have phenomenal tattoos, and I know that. How do I know that? Because people give a fuck and I'm booked out. But wait, look. I know people that are worse than me at tattooing. They're not as good as me, but they make more money. Why? Because they're great at marketing and people give a fuck because they're so good at marketing and they want to work with them. And I'm not bashing any other artists, tattoo artists, right? The tattoo world is going to come at me right now. I'm really not. I'm actually saying shout out to those motherfuckers. Great marketers. I need to step my fucking game up, all right? Because they're charging more than me, right? But they can because they've mastered marketing. They master that personal brand, right? Now these are things you're gonna have to couple with each other, right? Not just the ads, but the personal brand. Now let me give you a story and let me tell you guys my breaking point because this literally right here, nobody gives a fuck, is literally my breaking point. Moved to Dallas all alone, right? With nothing to my fucking name. I'm working in a shop. I'm fucking hoping that a client will come through. I'll be so happy I made a band that week, right? So happy if I made a band. So I was barely making 4K a fucking month. Rent's $2,200. I gotta feed me and my girl, right? How the fuck are we gonna do other things on the side? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't looking pretty. It wasn't looking pretty, but nobody knew who I was. I'm sitting in the corner of a shop, right? You know what I mean? You gotta walk in to see me. The second I started running ads correctly, 10K a month, boom. Actually, I made 7 bands in 2 weeks. True story. 7 bands in 2 weeks. The first time I started running ads, because I was finally able to market correctly and people started giving a fuck, right? Because you're in their face every fucking day. So personal branding is so fucking huge, guys, right? Yes, once your personal brand is up, you can run ads while you're building your personal brand to give yourself a foundation, but the internet in general, put your face out there in every fucking platform. You have to go fucking crazy. Make people give a fuck. It's just like that fucking billboard that you pass every fucking day. Same fucking billboard, same fucking message, but he's in your head. He's in your fucking head, and you're gonna kind of give a fuck, right? You get in a car accident, you're be like, wait, that billboard said call this number. You know what I mean? Like, make people give a fuck. And the last fucking point. All right, this is what I do. This is my bread and butter right here. This is what I say all the time. And I'm gonna give you guys a couple mental models on this, extremely important, right? How somebody that makes X amount a month thinks, right? I like to call them mental models or frameworks. All right. Bet on yourself. What do I mean by that? You're gonna stay lame as fuck if you don't change anything, right? You gotta bet on yourself. I was living in Miami, right? I'm in the Mecca. Miami is fucking Miami. Like, literally Miami's over Dubai. Like, you wanna move anywhere, it's fucking Miami. No, I bet on myself and I moved to Dallas, right? I knew I needed to change the environment. I needed to bet on myself and take that quote unquote risk, right? To then now I am where I'm at. Let me give you a mental model, how I think, right? How I go about life thinking. You apply this to your life, guys, right? Success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. So if I'm saying something and this is my mental model, how I'm thinking of the world, you know, if you fuck with it, you should run with it, right? It's not a risk, it is the next step, right? And I could say that every fucking video because that, oh, what a great quote. It is not a risk, it's the next step. Bet on yourself, right? If I didn't move to Dallas with nothing to my fucking name, right? And not only did that, not only move to Dallas, if I didn't leave that shop with nothing to my name and just bet on myself, say, fuck it, I'm gonna run ads, open a studio and try. I wouldn't be where I'm at, all right? I'm not gonna die. You're not gonna fucking die. Just fucking, it's literally the next step. You wanna get somewhere, it's the next step. But right now, with what I'm doing, I hired a mentor. I hired a mentor to be able to get all this information I've been working on for 5 fucking years to get where I'm at, to be able to give this information correctly to the people, to help people, right? I had to take a couple steps back from tattooing, invest in money in a mentor, invest in my money in the right places, right? And bet on myself again. And I promise you it's gonna fucking work. It's gonna fucking work because I'll always bet on myself. Guys, you are your biggest asset. Here's another fucking mental model for you. I'm dropping gems. I'm dropping gems all day, is what I do. Here's another mental model. You are your biggest asset, right? People say, oh, assets and liabilities. You gotta read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. No, fuck all that noise, man. You are your greatest asset. You'll never buy a house that's better than you. You'll never invest into a company that's better than you, okay? Okay, you are gonna show up for yourself every month, right? You are gonna bring in 20, 40, 50, 100K a month to yourself, right? These other assets that are outside of yourself aren't gonna do that, right? Those other assets aren't gonna bring you happiness. They're not gonna bring you fulfillment. It's always gonna be you. You are your greatest asset. Always invest into you. And guys, I got fucking mental models for days. I got gems for days. But this is what I've learned over the 5 years, over 1,200 fucking tattoos later. This is what I've learned, right? In a nutshell. Stop chasing the next thing, all right? Dial in, focus on one thing. Let it be a service-based business. I'm telling you right now, like the trading shit, it could work. You could be an anomaly, shout out to you. But like realistically, you're not. Realistically, you're just a normal person. So like literally stop chasing the next thing, focus on a service-based business and make a lot of money. It's literally, I promise you, not that hard. Nobody gives a fuck, right? Make them give a fuck by having a personal brand and showing up in their face without them fucking wanting to every day, right? So make them give a fuck. And then just bet on yourself. Guys, like this is literally like, this is me. This is how I made it. This is how you could make it too, all right? And of course it gets way deeper. A lot of different mental models, different things and systems you have to implement. But if you want to keep up with all this, you know, go ahead. Follow me on Instagram. That's going to be down below. The Joshua Kosa on Instagram. Same as YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm dropping videos like this multiple times every week. But shout out to the people that watched the full video, man. And I'll be seeing y'all next week, this week, or like literally very soon. Peace.